Hey everyone, it's Chef. Welcome back to Reus, where we are going to be working on some of our milestones. We're going to start achievement hunting now that we're done with all of the Era 3 turning points, we're done with all the gold star leaders, all of that kind of stuff. So a couple that we should be able to knock out pretty easily, all calm turning points on a single planet, and then also Ladies' Night. So complete a planet with Goddess, Huntress, and Pirate Queen, and then also complete all calm Era turning points. If we see 5 cats, great. If we see a lot of gems, great. But let's try and focus on those 3 and see what we can get done. So for Spirit, obviously we want to take one of the 3... Wait a minute, which one? Because there's 4 female leaders. Which 3 do I have to use? Should probably write this down. I have to use Goddess, Huntress, Pirate Queen. So not Diplomat. Goddess, Huntress, Pirate Queen. I do like Divinity. Divinity just makes it really easy to make the Goddess of City big. Huntress is... I don't know. I don't find that there's great herbivores a lot of the time. I guess unless you're in the savannah. And then... Pirate Queen's fine. I don't know. Goddess is just easiest to make work. Random Giant me. Create Planet me. And then for our other village leaders, we're just going to want to keep an eye out for Pirate Queen and Huntress. For animals, we have tapir, baobab, cheetah. So we have 1 cat. We'll have a 2nd cat because we started with desert. We have your friend and mine, Kentucky Coffee Tree. And you want more plants and biomes, so we could make that work really easily. We've got Baobab Giraffe, which is always fun, and then we've got Cheetah Oryx. Cheetah just wants a colossal desert. Or a ton of barren biotica. We can make that work, though. Goddess Settlement, why don't you give me Rainforest? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then why don't you give me Savannah? Nah, you should have desert instead, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do a Rainforest Savannah Goddess. There you go. And then we could do a Desert Savannah Huntress if we see it. And then we could do a Rainforest Ocean Pirate Queen. And I feel like that would work out fairly well for us. Start me with a papaya tree on a plant booster. And then put a rainbow tree next to it. This gives you none wealth, but it does give you a bunch of food. And then you could go guinea pig pit viper. There you go. There's our expansion. So if we need a 3rd set of gold, we should be able to get it. But I don't think we should, because you should stay at 20 for level 3. Yeah, we're gonna get you exactly. You come over here, set me up a savannah. And then we'll get ready for our next inbound nomad. Could go redstone sagebrush here. You want to see cat biotica on the planet. I'm not convinced that I can do that for you right now. Ocean minerals can't do gem seeker. I think I only have 2. I'll go with overseer, and we'll try and find a couple element biotica. I don't think it's going to happen this era, but I can at least redstone sagebrush you. Merchant inventor, that's not really what I'm looking for, but If I have to take a man, I guess I'll take a merchant, but put him next to a desert. That's element bioticum 1 for you. It's a fair chunk of technology. That will get you to 15 prosperity. Good. Why? I would rather have you, like, go into the desert, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to ask questions. Mineral adjacency, plant adjacency. It's not really going to get your gold to where it needs to go, but I can give you an animal, I guess. We can go wild dog, and then a prey animal here. Wild dog. Wild dog. That should be all of your gold needs taken care of. And I'll just give you a little extra rainforest. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where this village is going to go. I've confused myself. There is Pirate Queen, and I think I'm going to turn that into an ocean, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. That'll do. 3 leaders that all have wealth. If I had been paying more attention to that, I might have decided that it wasn't the best idea. Too late now. You, I can get gems to relatively easily. Or base gold yield relatively easily. Could give you a sand cat over here, and then, you know, set up our classic desert animal setup with Jerboa, sandcat, rattlesnake. Jungle burrow, wants to have 3 well. Take one of these. Put it next to an animal. I would love to have a rainforest animal that gave me gold. I'd love a scarlet macaw. Not even looking at the other stuff. I just think scarlet macaw is really neat. Because I can give him mineral, animal, plant. I cannot give you base science, but no, you're also not a critter. Well, at any rate, take one of those. That should put you to Pirate Settlement 3. It'll use up all of our Eon. We'll be on to the next one. Good, 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 good. Good. So a pair of level 2 requests done and a single level 1 request done by the end of the era. You are interested in... I'm probably going to end up giving you either an ocean shrine or a fishing hut, but I need to unlock oceans first. We'll go Calm Era. Giants can create secondary biome. Wait, do I not have ocean? Oh my god, I don't have ocean. Oh my god. Why did I think that swamp giant could do ocean? Well, Huh. I guess we'll be doing Mercenary Den with you. That seems like a flaw in the plan. So now you need predators. I don't really have great savanna predators right now. A spotted hyena will do. I wish you were taking predator for each adjacent mineral, but can't always get what you want. So if you go here, I can put you adjacent to 2 minerals, because Badlands only stacks to 2. One of them can be an amethyst, because you want to be next to an animal. One of them can be a mud pool, because you want to be next to an animal. There you go. Badlands 2. Now, it is time to pump up our Scarlet Macaw. You did draft Rainforest already. Give me a... No, because you need food. Give me another papaya tree. Do you have anything better to put on that food? Not really. You can go Raymond tree. Squirrel monkey will be adjacent to 1 science biotica here. We could do a second one here, and then we could do a papaya tree here. And that would take advantage of the food booster. It's still not predators. You could also just put a guinea pig there. I would rather have the squirrel monkey, I think. No, you need to get the Pirate Queen's food up. It has to be a second guinea pig. And even then, you might not make it to 5. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to push you to 5. But you can get there with a micro. If you have a food micro, you don't have a food micro. You can get there with another guinea pig. Why not? Alright, so that's Pirate Village done. Goddess Town wants to have more wealth than Pirate Village. So I can go Jerboa, Rattlesnake Sandcat. And that's quite a bit of wealth. That is Calmera done already. You go here, you go here. You also need to finish your temples here. You never did Overseer, and you're basically out of era. You haven't really been paying attention very well this game, have you? No, not particularly, no. We know we're going to want a big desert. So make this desert big. And then could I just get 1 more food from somewhere? Do you even have enough element biotica? Quartz is an element. You could also draft desert. Limestone is an element. But it's science. You don't really care about science. Mudcrack is an element that's barren. But you don't really care about science. None of these are elements, but they are gems, and everybody in this desert cares about money. Take a Mudcrack, because it doesn't cost you biodiversity. So, we can go element 2. No, none of them are empty. You can go element 2. Element 3. So that will at least keep the goddess happy. You need 2 more gold yielding biotica. God, we really have not paid attention at all for these. This is disastrous. I don't think I can afford all this Eon. in the slightest. You definitely can't. At least you're at 2. You didn't even make it 2. That's just because you don't have rainforest predators. Show me any predator. Spend a reroll on it. That'll do. That will do. And then you can get one more arrow, one more Eon. Do you have 5 distinct animals here? No, you're going to have 3. But that will at least give you level 1 mercenary done, and it will at least give you level 1 trade post. Things could be going better. Next era, I would really like to see +1 food, so that we can see if we can find the Huntress. And then place your micro. 20% science for each adjacent animal. That's not going to be amazing on that mudcrack. 40% everything can upgrade mineral. I don't think I have any great minerals. Science for... Let's look at science for each adjacent animal first. That would be... You are on a mineral booster. So you would get... No, because it's only... The percent ones are never good in Era 1. It doesn't matter, they're just never good. 20% science for each adjacent animal. It only makes 30. So 20% would be 6. 20% twice would be 12. It's on a booster, so it would be another 6. It would be 18. But the base ones are 25. They're just not good enough. You have to wait until like Era 3 to get anything of value out of the percent boosters. Otherwise, they're a trap. You are pretty close to a trade route, though. I wonder if I can get you there. With a little bit of 25 plus 50%. I think that gets you there. Oh, you're 1 off. I'm gonna throw up. How you doing? 6 of 10, 3 of 5. 8 of 10, 3 of 5. You're on a mineral booster? That's all I need to know. Triple scavenger. Not really what I'm looking for. None of you get percent bonuses. This is not going to push you to 15. It's going to push you to 14. And then find someone who's close on technology, I guess. Would it be you? Yeah, you're 3 of 5. What do you want to buff up technology on, though? It would need to be a plant. Sure. Make this ochre a little stronger. You also could have mantised these wild dogs, but... I don't know. I think instead I could also just flounder. New era. Yup. We finished Calm Era 2. Calm Era 1? Calm Era 1. Okay. Calm Era 2. Pirate Queen is raiding. I'd really rather you not. I would rather that not happen. 6 distinct animals within borders. I can do that. Alright, Queen hates the rock giant. Big deal. I'm gonna have to come back to you. 5 element biotica. This I can do. Alright. Where do we even begin? You have rank 2. You start with a new village. Before you do anything else, do a new village. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to get a second expansion charge in there if I could. How am I going to get plus 7 in food? Putting a guinea fowl next to your double wild dogs will probably help quite a bit. I need to rethink a lot of the merchant village. He just doesn't care about animals the way that I need him to care about animals. Bumping up your tavern would also help. Maybe it's time for you to put a squirrel monkey in. And then a stone here. That is going to get rid of one of your distinct animals, but it's going to make your spider monkey better. And you can find more space for animals over here. Pirate Queen inventing something new. Good. 2 plant biotica on this route. That will work. So that'll be a little extra food. That puts you to 5. Desert food animals? We actually have a ton of desert food animals. Ostrich is plus 10 for each adjacent empty slot. You're a gold yield. You're a gold yield. You're a gold yield. You're a food yield. Alright. Each adjacent empty slot. You want to be adjacent to 4 empty slots. You can go here. Other things that are barren. We'll work it out. So as much as it sucks, I am kind of leaning towards 7 distinct biotic of a gold yield right now. And then refactoring some of the savanna. Sandcat is barren. Sand grouse is barren. Sandcat only cares about a critter bioticum in the biome. Sand grouse doesn't care about anything. He's bereft of cares. So you guys can all sit there. And then you don't interfere with the ostrich at all. Who's just vibing. That will give us our 10 food that we need to expand the desert again. And then we can put a new village in the desert. I want huge desert for huge cheetah. 2, 3, 4. Bingo. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Huntress. So all we have to do now is win, and we've gotten our sorority. This is not going to be a good planet, by any means, but it is going to be a planet where we finish Calmera 3. The bar is fairly low. And it's a planet where we got all 3 of our lady leaders. You want a science. It's going to be tough. Saffron is kind of interesting. But we can't turn down gold with how important money is for everybody on this planet. We also get 2 animals out of it, and more animals is more good. So give me the gold. Where the gold at? We want the gold, etc. Any of you guys barren? No, none of you are barren. Alright, then how do you want to make this work? 15 science if adjacent to plant, 15 science if adjacent to empty, 10 science. So the best you're going to get out of that is like 15 science. An empty slot, I think, is going to be easier than anything else, because you can just put a sand grouse next to it again. You work on that for a bit. You're going to need to be a market. Just rip the band-aid off. I think you need to upgrade these 2 slots and replace them with 2 gold slots. I would really love a savanna animal that is prey or critter that gives gold. Scavenger ugly bird, not quite. Is it just going to be guinea fowl again? Double fur, double cat, double predator. This is a 2-star that you can use. You could get a fluorite in there at the super booster. You could also get a pitaya in there. But it's not great. You could also get a pretty big jackalberry in there. Are you guys scavengers? You are. Scavenger, ugly bird, element, and predator. Alright, I think you just need to be a critter. I want a large jackalberry here. That'll be 220, but it's going to be more. Because on the other side, I'm going to give you some other predator. I think. I don't immediately know what it would be. Hold on. Wait. Adjacent to 2 prey bioticum. Maybe it should be a leopard instead. And then the jackalberry can go somewhere else. Maybe you should be a prey bioticum. Prey. It's like guinea fowl gazelle. You need gold bioticum. I remember now. You're only going to be 37 there. But you have to go here if you're going to be adjacent to 2 prey. How do you want this to work? This is the one that's confusing you. So come over here and bulldoze this. Also bring the rock giant over. I'm going to rework these 2 tiles as well. You need to be prey biotic. It's as simple as that. Because that's going to get the dogs going. What the dog doing, etc. Then I can pitaya here, which isn't amazing on that plant booster, but it does give us a lot of biodiversity. And it's adjacent to 2 animals, so it's going to make it easier to put biodiverse stuff elsewhere in the biome. So now that both of these dogs are on, we don't have to worry about a prey bioticum here, which means that I can put a jackalberry there. And then I can also put a scavenger there. You are adjacent to a predator bioticum here. So that's where my harpy can go. And then you need to be next to an element, which can be this red stone that's adjacent to a plant. That's how it works. I don't really think that moves the needle on your gold, but it does give you a lot of prosperity. And then let's come over here and keep the huntress moving as well. 2 micro in adjacent biotica. So it'd be micro, micro. You could also just dove. Well, dove. And then how are you looking on market? You need 1 more biome that generates gold. You are adjacent to animals here. So that'll put your market to 1. This will put Huntress Settlement to 2. Good. 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 Market's on. Good. Goddess, what do you need? 120 prosperity? I'll come back to that. You need 2 more distinct animals within borders. Also, you refuse to expand for some reason. So what don't I love out here? Spotted Hyena's good, Amethyst is good. And Cape Fox is good. I don't think I need to touch this. This, on the other hand, you need more rainforest animals. Each fruit, no thank you. Each distinct bird bioticum in this biome? Maybe. Maybe. You've got me thinking. How many birds do I have that can go in the rainforest? 1. And then you would draft a second one that can also go in the savannah. It's interesting, but I think each distinct plant is going to be a little difficult to pull off. Whereas cassava really doesn't care what it's adjacent to, and aquamarine really doesn't care what it's adjacent to. So give me the jungle fowl instead. The amethyst is really good, the scarlet macaw is really good. You can upgrade here, and you can replace the amethyst with an aquamarine, and you can replace the scarlet macaw with a scarlet macaw. It's going to increase your gold, it's not going to help your tavern. Do you have an animal that gives science that can go in the rainforest? No. Do you have an animal that gives food that you can replace the papaya with? Yes. Okay, so that puts you to 5. You are going to replace Scarlet Macaw with Scarlet Macaw. You are going to replace Amethyst with Aquamarine. This papaya is now a jungle fowl. And then I need to encourage you to expand. Are there 2 plant biotica in biome? Yes. So you can have one of these guys, and then you will want to expand to that because you're interested in expansion. That will put your tavern to 6. Pirate Queen might be good to go. You'll get to 25 wealth. I don't know if you're going to get to 15 pop. That's a taller ask. Each predator biotica. We haven't placed a leopard yet. Adjacent to at least 2 prey. Currently, I don't think there's a place where that happens, but it could happen here. No, wait, are you prey? No, you're predator. We could get it to happen. That would give you plus 75 gold. You would rather have the money. And I think you'd rather have the gold. You would. In fact, you want exactly that amount of gold. Put a carnelian here. Put a guinea fowl here. Upgrade this. Animal booster me? Science booster? No. I'm ignoring you. Adjacent to 2 prey. What do you... Guinea fowl's not prey? What do you mean guinea fowl's not prey? Man, it's prey. Alright, fine, we'll do double gazelle. Guinea fowl's not prey. I don't know about all that. And then you want to be next to an element. So we'll just give you your red rock back. Wait, is fluoride an element? It's not adjacent to mineral. It is, but it's not adjacent to mineral. You just go here. And then you've got 3 more micro to spend. 50 gold, 2 danger, tagged predator. Tagged predator! It helps the jackalberry. What would like to be a predator but isn't? Can upgrade animal. I could make this gazelle a predator. I could make this guinea... You know what? If the guinea fowl is not going to be a prey... No, because you're probably going to upgrade that slot. I think you want to upgrade this slot, so give it extra gold. This gazelle is now both predator and prey. It's the most dangerous foe. Jackalberry plus 25. And then who's close to a trade route? Or an invention? Not really. Not really. Not really. You can have a hunter. That's fine. I should also give you 1 more animal in that case. Are there 2 plant biotic in biome? It's looking like no. The answer is no. How good would a rattlesnake be here? Critter. Critter. Not adjacent to predator, though. Just have another sand grouse. That'll put you at 3. You're at 8 of 10? You want the technology. And you're on a booster for it. You're gonna get a fly agaric. I don't think it's gonna push you from 8 to 10. But it might. We'll see. It is! Holy cow. I did not think that 25 was going to go that far. Well, I guess I probably could have figured it out. Because you're plus 100%, plus 50%. It's probably like 60 science that we put on that tree with 1 fly agaric. That makes a lot of sense. Merchant inventing something new. That's great news. Tell me about it in the next era, because we're done here. And then let's go to Calm Era 3. Calm Era 3. Sure. Dragonfly plus 150 science plus 50%. How are you looking here? Extra gold for each gold in the animal within borders with highest gold. That will be a cheetah. Oh, yeah. That is going to be a big cheetah. I think the time has come to overwrite the ostrich. And replace it with the cheetah. And then if we need to, we can spend more expansion tiles on this desert as we unlock. Animal booster me, you coward. Alright, that's an 1100 gold cheetah. Let's go ahead and start a luxury shop. Should take care of that. And then you care about each distinct animal. I can give you so many more animals. 2 micro and adjacent biotica. Remember, you have Sanctuary. Do you also have a micro that is percent increase of gold on an animal? No. Can you buy one? No. No. Tagged Baron is actually pretty good. I'll buy that. But you don't have anything that's gonna go crazy doubling up on your cheetah, so you don't need to use Wildlife Sanctuary on it. Although I kind of want to give it the tagged Baron, though. Because then I could put an ostrich here. And that would be a new distinct animal. Why not? Why shouldn't I have it? And then we need to burn some drafts. I would like to see more barren things that can go in a desert. So you go here, then ostrich can go here. It'll be adjacent to empty, 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 empty. It'll boost you up. You will go to 7. We want to find a place for desert tortoise. Let's bulldoze, mudcrack, and sand grouse. Because we don't need the second sand grouse. 1620. Your luxury shop is at 1590. Desert tortoise wants to be adjacent to 2 empty slots. That sand grouse is empty. And then I can find something else to be empty here. You want to be adjacent to 2 micro. You're not empty. You want to have 2 plants in biome. You're not empty. You could always just have it be a sagebrush. Oh, carnelian's bare. You can be a carnelian. And then how many more desert animals? You could place 2 more. Gazelle on a super booster seems pretty good. But you do want 1 more plant in the biome. You could also place an oryx, 3 other distinct herbivore biotica in biome. You're not barren, though. I wish you were. Where's my other 3-star slot? It was here. You put an ostrich on it. That's actually not amazing. Why don't you be an oryx instead? And I'll put the ostrich somewhere. I can put the ostrich here. It'll be next to 4 barren. And then it'll also help out the huntress, because that'll be more than enough food to get you to 8. It's a little bit wasteful on Eon, but what isn't? And then if you put a sagebrush here, it counts as empty, and it's also a second plant for a gazelle. Pirate Queen stealing wealth from merchant. Honestly, he's got enough of it. I'm gonna let you succeed at that. I don't know that you'll be able to, because aren't you getting like 4 danger from that cheetah? I don't think your army's strong enough to do that. So then you can go here. You're roaming herbivore. You can have a tavern. I'm perfectly fine with that. You need one more animal for it, though. You'd like it to be a barren animal. I'll come back to it. I'd like to give you a little extra food. What kind of savanna animals are we working with? You would like to get giraffe oryx up. And baobab. So these work so well together. I think it is time for amethyst and spotted hyena to... Well, maybe it's time for double... No, because you need them for leopard. You need food for pirate town. I think it's time for spotted hyena and amethyst to go. Spotted hyena's good, though. You want to move him somewhere else after you're done with this. He's a cool guy, and you want to keep him around. I don't know why triple scavenger is good, but I'm sure if I think about the synergies I have, I could figure it out. Each distinct adjacent scavenger. It's not for that. But there's probably a reason that it's good. Alright, 3-star, 3-star. Baobab wants to be adjacent to a lot of other things. Yeah, Pirate Queen's raid has failed, and the merchant is going to counterattack. That's expected. Do you really want to do it here, though? I think you want to do it here. Because you want the Baobab to be adjacent to 4 things. You could actually get it to be adjacent to 7 things. Let's try that. That seems fun. Not enough biodiversity. Oh yeah, because you just bulldozed all your biodiversity. Of course. Alright, give me a mountain here. Animal Booster 3-star. That should be your giraffe. It will be adjacent to a tree, because the Baobab is going to go here. Also, Gold Booster 3-star. Holy cow. That puts you to 10. Baobab will put you to 2. It's next to 1, 2, 3, currently, things that give base food, but we can make that higher. Oryx can go here. It's a level 3 slot. It's base food. Burn your last draft. No more than 2 other copies adjacent to 2 animal biotica needs a 2-star. You will... No, you're not food yield, though. You're not food yield. Plant biotica in this row is going to be messed up here. I need to draft something good for Savannah. Show me food yield, please. African elephant. Each herbivore bioticum, each distinct herbivore bioticum. It's a titan. It comes with almost nothing else. Each scavenger biotic. This is Titan 2, though? Oh, man. And it cares about scavenger? Oh, man. That would make our hyena pop off. But African elephant, though. 4 each? And we have a lot of distinct herbivores. I think I have to take you, and I have to find a way to get the bio... Oh, never mind. The biodiversity's there already. You go here. And then I just need one more rank 1 bioticum to put in that slot that yields food. Or you could upgrade it, and you could put red out there. Yeah, you could. And then you could get rid of one of these gazelles because they're not distinct. Alright, you're right. That's a great point. You're right. So you want one gazelle. You want a second prey biotica? It could just be an oryx. A second oryx. Like, a second oryx is better than a second gazelle. And none of the rest of those guys are herbivores. And then put your red oat up here. And this is now a ×6 baobab tree. This elephant is at 840. This giraffe is at 210. For gold for each gold. Oh, why could you not have gotten a steakhouse? Country Club is not really going to do it. Our undergrowth aren't great. It might end up being Luxury Shop, even though we don't really have a good gold animal in the savannah. I guess it would be the leopard right now. It's not the leopard. What is it then? Oh, it's the giraffe. Sure. You can also do Luxury Shop. So that's an extra 210. It's not amazing, but it'll do. And then I need a good gold booster for here. I mean, a Cape Fox definitely fits the bill. It is only rank 1, but it's going to get a ton of boost out of that being a gold booster and a 3-star slot. So that's good. And then you're also 3-star? I don't really think I have anything else great to put there. Except to just put down even more herbivores. So just run triple oryx. And each of them is 165. It buffs the elephant up further. It'd be nice to find a spot to put fluorite, but I'm not convinced. Your tavern's not doing great. Your luxury shop is doing amazing. Eh? So can't you put gold in the desert? You can put gold in the desert. Should maybe find a way to do that. And what are your percent boosters here? 50% science, 40% gold, 40% mystery. I need more drafts. I need to see more biotic. Dyspro, 50, it's all percent based. And it has +2 micro slots. Desolate flower, 50 for each adjacent. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Cotton's not really what I'm looking for. I think it's Dysprosium, especially because it makes gold better. Now you gotta figure out where you're gonna put it, though. Each gold in the gem bioticum within borders with the highest gold. Is gold a gem?
Oh, yeah.
Gold is a gem. Guess what? Ringsmith? You do have 15 biodiversity in this desert. Come over here, plow that under. I'm a little scared that the calm era is 500. Well, no, it's going to be 600. And I think we'll get there. I think we will get to 600. It's going to be a little dicey. But we still have 60 Eon to play with. And I think there's a couple big things that we haven't really put down yet. Gramputan can probably go pretty well somewhere. Tapir should be a ton of food. Anyway, let's get you sorted out. We want to do Dysprosium and gold. Dysprosium has no adjacency bonuses. For each distinct element bioticum in this biome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to hurt the cheetah, but I think this will be better in the long run. Dysprosium. You want to be adjacent to a predator bioticum. No, you want your gold to get the micro boost. Well, is that true? You're going to be a lot of science. Like, a lot of science. Let's try this. I am willing to forego the fact that you are missing 10 gold. I'll overlook it. Because I want to make this Dysprosium explode. Science booster. I wish I had known. It'll still be okay for Basalt to go there, but I wish that I had known. So you're going to be -1 biodiversity, but +2 because you're 2-star. Which is going to allow us to place gold. And now that we've placed gold, we sanctuary here. And now that we've sanctuaried here, we dragonfly the Dysprosium, which is... Holy shit, there's 6 slots. Which is going to place it twice. Uh-huh. But wait, there's more. We're going to dragonfly it again. Okay. We need to get to 7 next time. I don't think we're getting to 7, but I can drone beetle it twice. Yup. Okay. $45.75 and 126 mystery. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, that's Era 3 done. Still have 51 Eon. Oh, baby. Majestic statues, majestic earrings. I wonder if we could get a majestic amulet and majestic ring out of that. I don't know how much you can use gold for. Oh, and also the Dyspro's not even done. I forgot. We need to place down more unique element biotica. Like this thing. It's not going to be adjacent to a plant there, though. Put Enargite here instead. This is each distinct, right? Yeah, it's each distinct. Alright. So Enargite goes there. You're also an element. It can go so much higher. Give me 5k. I want to see 5k. Give me red stone. Show me 5k. 52.95. That's what I'm talking about. 52.95 and 180 mystery. Plus 50%. Yeah. That's the stuff. Alright, what else do we need to do on this planet, then? Also, what did you invent? Furniture? Primitive tools? Man, whatever. What else do you need to do? Hunter's down to 20 pop. I don't really see a pathway to that. Wait a minute, this is an element. This is an element. That's an element. That's an element. These don't go in desert, though. Dyspro doesn't look at every element biotica. It only looks at its own desert. Harpy, gold for each distinct animal in this biome. But again, it's rainforest. What do you need in rainforest? It's tapir, so tapir cares about plants. None of these are plants, though. Bird biotica gain 50. I do just like Harpy. Bird biotica being better is just fun. And you are extra gold for each gold in the animal within borders with highest gold. Which will be a Harpy. No question. Let's upgrade here. Get ready to put a Harpy down and transition this into being an animal rainforest. The aquamarine's fine. You're chill. You can stay. Everything else must go. Actually, a toucan would probably go really well here. We just need to put a plant here. A 3-star plant. Like a rambutan, which will be adjacent to a Harpy, which is going to have the highest gold. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. Harpy me? No, wait. You would toucan me. You would toucan me? You would rambutan me. Because then the scarlet macaw will be next to a plant. Then you'd upgrade here. And you'd put Harpy here. And then you'd put jungle fowl here. And you'd ignore the stuff. You don't have the biodiversity for that. You're going to have to wait for your swamp giant to put the thing down. There you go. Harpy. Jungle fowl. And then you still want to try and get tapir down. But, like, these don't really do anything anymore. So you could probably upgrade them. 563. You want more animals in the biome. That's a given. So it would be tapir. You don't have the biodiversity. Squirrel monk? No. Something that wants to be adjacent to animals. Pattaya and Kentucky coffee tree? Yeah, that would work. Adjacent to 2 animals. Kentucky coffee tree just wants to be next to a city. I don't know that the double tags really help us out here, but they're good to have. Then, you have the biodiversity for a tapir. And you want this squirrel monkey to be adjacent to 2 science-producing biotica. You want to be adjacent to animal? I don't think it really matters. I'll just put you down so I can bury you later. Or should you just do another bird? Because birds get insane bonuses right now. How much food do you make? You make 50 food. Because the Harpy is baking you up. So you guys go here. I'm gonna let you count that, and then I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm not sure if the order matters or not. Now we upgrade. I give you tapir. You want unique plants? Is this true? Or just plants? Just plants. If you are adjacent to 2 distinct plants, you're loving life. Which is going to be more plants for the tapir. You'll be one of them. That was a gold booster? Who cares? Need Eon to play as Biotica? Who asked? That's going to be break even on biodiversity. Rubber tree engaged. You go here, and then I need something that gives science. Like a stone. So that's your harpy maximized, which maximizes your rambutan. Anything you've forgotten to place? You didn't get the cassava down, but you are only at 12 biodiversity, and I don't really see a place where it would go. This rainforest is basically full. Savannah's full. I cannot believe we never erased those wild dogs. But I don't think a spotted hyena really does anything, because these guys are both scavengers. I guess it would be +1 predator. I'd have to get rid of a pitaya and a guinea fowl to do it. You'd basically replace the pitaya with a spotted hyena, which would be 1 more predator for jackalberry, which would be an extra 25 science. But I don't really think it's worth it. I think this is just it. You do have 1 more booster to use. Can upgrade mineral. Wait, did we upgrade the gold? No. We didn't upgrade the gold. Buy me a couple more micro. And you would want to do percent bonuses on that? Yeah. It's going to be plus 80% gold. He's actually remembered to use Sanctuary, and it's paid off in a big way. Sanctuary kind of busted, honestly. It's really good. It's really, really good. Should be using that way more often. Alright, so that's going to give you like an extra 400 gold. It's actually going to trigger a new trade route for you. Wait, you can't trade with anyone? What, because they don't have inventions? Oh my god, it's because they don't have inventions. They haven't even invented anything. I can at least give you an invention if I fly Agaric here. How can you stretch your gold out to give them more inventions, though, when you're out of Eon? I don't know that you can. So nobody else has invented anything. No, they have. But I don't think you like Pirate Queen. Yeah, you don't like Pirate Queen. And then I guess Merchant hasn't invented anything you want. You should have. You should be able to trade for tropical juice and hunting trophy. Let's see if the Huntress can come up with anything that people want to trade with. You do have the world's only source of carnelian and the world's only source of desert tortoise. So if you do something with either of those, other people might be interested in trading them with you. Have any other big science rock you can give her? You could do basalt, but it's not that great. Maybe you get lucky with something from Taiga? Nah. Nothing you can put in existing biomes there. You have invented feathered headdress, which you will now both want to trade for. Good. Can I get you to one more invention? 1 of 10. Probably not. 0 of 10. Probably not. Pirate Queen, you're just gonna have to sit there and eat your fried chicken and quality meat alone, unfortunately. And then 16 of 20. But your science is so high, I don't think I can push it there. I can get you to +1, but then I need another 400 science. I guess that's just the problem when you have 3 gold focus leaders. 4 gold focus leaders, really. Like, all 4 of them care about gold, and none of them care about technology. Our trade routes vastly outstripped our ability to actually invent things in the first place. Which is an interesting thing to learn. I could actually get your tavern up 1 more. If I were to give you, hypothetically, a jerboa. And then I think we're going to have to call it quits there. A little bit, I mean, considering how bad Era 1 and Era 2 looked, the fact that we're getting out of this with probably at the end 745 prosperity seems like a miracle. How are you trading? What did you get? Oh, you did get a new trader. Alright, sure. That's your emblem as well. That's also your tavern turned on. You still can spend 1 more. 25 gold, 5 mystery tagged Baron can only be placed in desert. Isn't that is going to make your cheetah slightly better. It is only at 15 out of 25. What do you want to make Baron? Make an ostrich Baron. It's getting percent bonuses from the harpy, so it's going to turn that 25 gold, 50 gold, whatever from the antlion. 25 gold, it's going to turn it into more than 25 gold. And it's on a super booster. You're actually probably going to get like 100 gold out of that. Going from 64 to 114. Yeah, you get almost 60 gold from that. You have another trader coming? What are you trading for? You don't have anything at Lone Grounds Mark. Oh, you have the emblem. Are you trading for the emblem? What are you trading for right now? Did you trade for Leather Boots Pit Viper? I think you might have traded for Leather Boots Pit Viper. We'll never know. Alright. Good enough for me. Maybe we should have taken, when we had the opportunity, Inventor over Merchant. And then we would have had one city that produces an enormous amount of tech, and then we could have traded for it, but you can't know these things in advance. Either way, that is Ladies' Night done, and that is Calm Era 1, 2, and 3 done. So that's 2 achievements knocked out. We have none unlocks left, as far as I'm aware. And at the end of the day, it's a 759 prosperity planet. It's alright. It's pretty good. Go take a look at our collection. Head down to our milestones. There is Calm Era 3 done. There's Ladies' Night done. So we could still do Perfection. We could also do Cider Lover. And I thought there was one more that we could do. Multicolored Marble we could do. And all the glitters we could do. So I think we're probably going to knock out those 4. We'll see how close we are on Universe full of stuff. Only honeysuckle, only cotton. Hey, you know, some of these might be interesting to pursue. Get one that's only cotton, get one that's only honeysuckle, get one that's only guarana. Yeah, we might try and invent a couple of those as well. And then we'll pick up Ice Age DLC. So, if you're still enjoying Reus, make sure you hit the video with a like and subscribe to the channel to let me know that you're enjoying it. And if there's something else you want to see us play on the channel, drop a comment down below and let me know what else you'd be interested in seeing. I will see you next time in Reus 2, but until then, take care and have a good one.